Hello Spurs fans, it's Paul, Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I'm wearing a green t-shirt, as I was this morning, so I'm just a floating head. I'm a floating head with Sproston from the Charlatans written on it. I hope you're all well. I hope you're over your turkey festivities and you're waking up, looking around and thinking, oh God, it's nearly 2024, isn't it? Which is a good thing because the January transfer window is almost upon us in 4 days. And good news, good old Manchester United, a team I've always liked and admire. And I like Ten Hag. I think he's the man for the job. Beat Aston Villa. Aston Villa were 2-0 up at half-time. What happened? What happened? I saw some of the highlights. I'll tell you what, Manchester United have got a quality keeper there, Onana, haven't they? How much did they pay for him? I bet he cost more than Vicario, didn't they? I don't know what's going on there. So I'll just have a quick look at the old league table here. Because I just put it up on my web browser, but I didn't really have a look at it. So I want to see what the state of play here is. Let's have a look here. Okay, so Liverpool won their game. Only 5 points out of the last 3 games, though. Ooh, we've got 9. Look at that. Ching, ching, ching. Arsenal, they've got a big in there. Aston Villa dropped points. They dropped 3 points. So if we beat Brighton by 3 goals, we go third. Look at that. And we will be 3 points off the lead if Arsenal lose. I mean, these are the sort of numbers I usually end up working at near the end of the season, but it's usually like 24 and, you know, oh, well, if they lose 8 games and we win 8, then we're in with a shot. But look at this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little bit confident of something happening this year because it's only a couple of weeks. Practically, before we get Maddison back and Van der Ven. And great news, Ryan Sessegnon's available. So that could be that little 0.5% we need to start marching back up the top of the table. Brighton, why isn't this scrolling? Brighton, touted by many as how to run a football club. When you run a club on statistics and slide rules and abacuses and you're not running it with football in mind, you're just doing database, what do they call it? Data-led selection or something like that. There's always a curve to it. I've seen it before. It'll happen. It's happening to Brighton now. Give it 3 years, they'll be back in the Championship. Poor old Chelsea languishing down there. Maybe it's going to be the last game for Pochettino in charge if they get done. And are there any other teams? Oh, look, Bournemouth have won 4 on a bounce. Bloody hell, man. I did a video earlier today saying hopefully in the first couple of weeks of January, Ange Postecoglou will get his Manager of the Month trophy back. But Bournemouth, maybe. I've got a shout there as well. But if we win, we're going to have a shout as well, aren't we? But we lost one. Bournemouth are unbeaten. All right. Well, we might have to wait. That's all right. We'll get it back. But I reckon Vicario should be getting Player of the Year. He's outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Anyway, we've got a few watching here. I don't know if I'll go an hour. I don't know if I can drag it out for an hour. There's only one comment in here, but might as well bring it up, eh? I don't know why my head pops and bobbles around like that. It's your Saurian. G'day, man. Hope everything's calming down up there for you. Afternoon, Paul and Hippies. Hope you've had a relatively positive time ride sharing on the roads so far this silly season. Look, it hasn't been too bad. Like, the money hasn't been great because it keeps on raining, but people are being cool, so that's half the battle, really. I've had quite a bit of fun doing it last few weeks. No dickheads stuffing it all up. expecting that me to turn up in a brand new Lexus, and I turn up in my crappy old Prius. So it's good. I'm thinking of changing. I might have to do a few nights though, get some more money, which might tie in with. Well, I will be doing New Year's Eve. I'll be working New Year's Eve for sure through the night. But maybe if I might have to tie it in with Tottenham games. Anyone else saying hello? Because I ain't got anything for you. It's just me, my floating head. I'll hang around a bit. I'm in no rush. I'll also have a look, see if there's any Spurs news while we're here. See if there's anything I've missed. It's not scrolling. Okay. Nah, it's not a lot really. Not a lot. Well, let's have a look at the head-to-head stats between Tottenham and Brighton. I think we do all right against them, don't we? BBC News. Let's have a look at this. Bit of filler content. Here we go. Hi, g'day, Derek. I'll get to you in a second, man. Just going to have a look at the BBC's preview of Brighton and Hove Albion. Oh, some nice tables as well. Why? Head to head, we've won 8 of the 12 top flight meetings. Wow. And we beat them twice last year, it looks like. Brighton have only won 2 of their past 12 league matches. Yeah, it's not good. They're on a club record of 22 successive league games without keeping a clean sheet, conceding 39 goals. Well, maybe it's not too much of a tall order for us to beat them 3-0 and start climbing up the table again. Tottenham Hotspur, we've won 11 of our opening. They've scored in 30 consecutive league games. That's us. They. Us. We. Tottenham Hotspur, for the scene. Their longest top flight streak behind a 32 match run in 1962. Now this is this is the sort of statistics I like. Not XG, just silly stuff like that. It's completely meaningless, this really, isn't it? There's always some arbitrary record that gets broken depending on how you define it. Richarlison scored 4 goals in his last 3 matches. That's true. So there might be a bit of a resurgence, hopefully, from him. All right, let's get over to Derek here. He's been kind enough to put a comment in. Derek Galloway, g'day man. Hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, can't complain. How's Florida? Well, it's 2:41 a.m. Well, there'll be some crazy stuff happening. You know, I'm not dissing Florida, but any time I watch Forensic Files, and it's a particularly weird thing, it's Florida. I had a good holiday in Florida years ago, actually. It was the first time I went to America. I had a great time. Saw a space shuttle land. Remember the space shuttle? You're sorry, and your disembodied head isn't as nightmare-inducing as the Australian 90s kid show Mullygribs. I'm not... hang on. Mullygrubs. I was not around for that, so I am curious, though. Mullygrubs. Images. Oh, what the hell's that? Oh my lord. No wonder Australia's the way it is. Oh my lord. Look at this. Look what kids had to watch in Australia. Shocking. Look at that. Oh my. What was the most nightmare-inducing kids show I used to watch? God, I'll have to put that in the back of my brain. Put that in the back of my brain and see if something pops out. But oh my lord, that's wrong, isn't it? That's wrong. Ugh, no. Oh well. Yasarian say, looking forward to watching the game at a reasonable time this week. Yeah, something like 6:30. I was thinking of doing a watch along. I have been like mucking around with some stuff. Let me see. Does that work? Oh, it's behind the clouds. So just put that there. I'm thinking about it. I don't know quite how. What I might have to do though, because I can't have the sound of the game coming over the stream because I'll get kicked off YouTube. And I haven't got another TV in this room at the moment. There was a council cleanup. I saw one outside, but it was too heavy, and I don't know if it works. But if it was lighter and it worked, I'd have nicked it. So I might have to watch it on my phone with headphones, which is doable. It might be fun. I don't know. I've not really done a watch along on my own before, so I don't know if I'm not going to monetize it because I'll be swearing my head off, and God knows what. But it might be entertaining. You never know. Anyway, I'll take that off. Derek Galloway, early 90s, you were in Florida, right, sir? Didn't you visit Disney? Yeah, I did. Yeah. I did the whole Disney experience. Epcot isn't a thing anymore, is it? Epcot's gone, I think. But they had the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. That was good. And Universal Studios. But Cape Kennedy was good. Oh, no. Pet Rock. Oh, God. Humanity, man. Humanity. I mean, along the Pet Rock lines, something disturbing that I found out. A friend of mine works for a funeral directors, and they're doing this great new service now where you could turn your loved one's ashes into a pebble and a doorstop, basically. I wonder if you could put some googly eyes on it. Yeah, the old Pet Rock. Are they still a thing? Can you still do that? Pet Rock, it's like Eric Dyer, isn't it? Maybe that's what he is. I've been seeing so many reports from or around the traps that are kind of saying Eric Dyer didn't have a bad game against Everton, and I don't know. I think I'm watching different football to other people sometimes because I thought he was crap. But that happens with me in a lot of different sports. Derek Galloway, they still have they still have Epcot. Oh, okay. The Tower of Terror was awesome. They stopped that ride a few years back. Bummer. That was I went on it a few times actually. It was so cool. Harry Potter World is legit though at Universal. Is that Universal? I thought it was Warner Brothers. Okay. Yeah, it was a fun time. I stayed in Bradenton, which apparently I've heard is like an old age pensioners retirement place, but I liked it. It was a beach there. Oh. I just had a healthy McDonald's snack on the way home. Oh, no. Oh, I don't even. Look, I can kind of understand what crypto is, and I know it's complete garbage. It's just it's past the bag of dog shit basically, and whoever ends up with it blowing up, they lose all their money. NFTs, I don't understand what. It's just a picture. You can screenshot it. I mean, I don't know. Absolutely silliness. Absolute silliness. But, you know, I'm a big cash person. I hate all this tap and go stuff. I really do. Cashless society, and the banks are making 1% on every transaction. Mo Hashim. Big up, mate. Watching from Singapore. If that Mo is a Mo, I think it might be. Assalamu alaikum, man. How you going? Singapore, are you about what, 4 or 5 hours behind us? So sort of early afternoon. Derek Galloway, you guys have McDonald's? I think every country has McDonald's. I think Tibet's got a McDonald's. Yeah, nah, but it's actually called, yeah, it's called Macca's here. Well, it's the same crap all over the world, but, you know, I just do it to keep my calories up. I know it's got enough calories in it, and it's not going to kill me, and it's quick. Jonty in Motown. Hang on, let me have a closer look at that picture there. That looks like a stylish looking beard you got there, man. Is that a whaler? Johnny in Motown, happy days to all. If you watch it, I'll watch you do it. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it's going to go. In fact, I don't even know if I'll do it because, I'm watching it on my phone. Might be all right. But yeah, I found a little scoreboard thing here, which has got a timer on it. That was the main thing I was missing. And we'll see. The problem is, what I'm watching it on, sometimes it stops and buffers. So in a little while, I'll be getting Optus anyway. But at the moment, I'm having to make do. So it depends on what the viewing experience is like. But it might be the case that I'll do it and then I'll edit up. Hopefully, if there's any good bits afterwards, that might be worth it. And if all there are is a few good bits, then what I might do is I might just not for future games. I won't stream a watch along, but I'll record myself watching it and edit it up afterwards. But I don't know. We'll see how we go, eh? We'll see how we go. But thanks, Jonty. Mark Satoshi. NFTs would be used in smart. Is that word? Everything is smart is dumb. Everything. You know, there's a smart freeway. Australia's first smart freeway in Western Sydney. 45 kilometres of motorway cost $450 million. As I hit the microphone. And all the smart thing is speed limits that change according to traffic density. And I'm thinking, why not hire 10 people, employ 10 people, and all they do is basically bugger all except now and then change the speed limits. That would be cheaper by far than all this computer crap that doesn't even work. Always goes wrong. Smart. Anyway, smart contracts. Where is it? I missed it. Smart contracts in every part of society. Oh. That's what I think, I think that when I was a kid, people my age, or like my grandparents or whatever, they would whinge about the modern world because it was so good. We had it so tough. And now I just moan because I think it's crap. It was so much better when I was younger. Matthew, g'day, man. G'day, Matthew. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, Ibby. Hey, Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Yesarium. Perhaps Cyberball players can be paid with NFTs. Yes, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Cyberball is going to have cyber currency. I wish this thing had stopped scrolling. Maybe we could pay Hugo Lloris out and Eric Dyer and pay their contracts out in Dogecoin. or something like that, or those monkey pictures that I think are a bit racist. Wasn't there a thing about those NFT Monkey Yacht Club being a bit, you know, edgelordy? What a surprise, eh? Derek Galloway, everyone have a good night, day, you know what I mean? We all know what you mean, man. It's all cool. Sail away. Have fun. Thanks for joining me, Derek. Nice to see you. Joe in Moneytown, give it a crack. All right, then. Hopefully I'll have grown a new body and I won't just be a disembodied head by then. Chippio Napoli. Ah, hello, man. Chippio Napoli. G'day, Paul. Go have a double macaroo with cheese on me, mate. Does that mean... Oh, look at that. €10. A €10 super chat. Thank you very much, Chippy. I will. In fact, that's just paid for my Maccas tonight. If I account it, because I'll get this money 23rd of January. YouTube, don't know, I'll take long to pay the money out, but well, can't complain. Because they're phasing out humans with artificial intelligence. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. We're getting all eclectic here, getting all off topic. Oh well, you're dragging me off topic, but yeah, I kind of think there's like, okay, so like take supermarkets. They've replaced checkout chicks or checkout people with self-serve. It hasn't made my food cheaper, and now those people aren't being paid. So the company's just creaming off more profit unless people have got jobs. So there's going to come a point where there's not enough jobs to go around. What are you going to do then? Companies, you're just going to keep coining it all in. Has to be some social rebalance here. Basic minimum wage, basic living wage or something. Something. Because I would have been all over it if I was still a project manager. The amount of stupid reports I had to write for executives, and I'd have just chat GPT any day because no one reads the damn things. But it replaces people. But there's no social dividend is the expression I'm looking for. There's no social dividend. It's just going to rich people, as usual. Legacy 11. Big up, Paul. Spurs to win 3-1. I'm sure I couldn't raise you. I couldn't raise you to 3-0 there or 4-1. Because if it goes 3-0 or 4-1, we go to third in the league. You know, I don't want to sway you there. I mean, 3-1 is perfectly fine as well. It's probably going to be a penalty in it for Brighton. Who's going to give the penalty away? Vicario. He's just going to lamp someone. Blind Freddy. NFTs are a scam for edgelords. Yeah, okay, it's not just me. That's the. Look, I don't know anything about them, man, but that seems to be like the vibe I'm getting. You know, all that lot. My natural born enemies. The ones I get in my car from time to time. I had one today. Driving around. Do. Oh, where are you from? Oh, you know, because they hear my accent. I'm from England. Bit of chit chat. Driving around Sydney. And then he, you know, so he knows I'm not from Australia. And he says, God, there's so many bleeding foreigners in Sydney, isn't there? I think you only mean a certain kind of foreigner, don't you? Because we've already established that I'm not native to this land, but apparently for some mysterious reason, I'm all right. So it's people like that buy NFTs. Kev Knight, hi Paul. What a football fest yesterday. I watched 4 matches back to back. Bloody hell, man. That's awesome. Now that's what I call heaven with Villa losing. Yes. Manchester United did us a favour. How good was that, lol? Happy New Year. Yeah, it wasn't looking like it at half time, was it? Hang on, I'm curious. How much did Man United play for Onana? Or was he a free? I hope he's more than Vicario. That'd be so funny. That'd be brilliant. Oh. What? 55 million euros? 51 plus 4 million euro add-ons for Onana. Oh my. That's... Hang on. What did we got Vicario for 7? What did we get him for? We got him for... Whoa. Oh, hang on. €20 million. Vicario, £17 million. Okay, yeah, €20 million. So apparently Onana is worth two and a half Vicarios. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, well, they did us a favour despite Onana trying to lose him a bit. Mark Satoshi, Paul, I agree with you 100%. Thanks, man. There's two of us then. The revolution starts here, brother. Good man, Chippy says, Johnsy, yeah, see, what a nice chat we got here. Thanking each other for super chats. Brilliant. Mark Sadoshi, and Ndombele could get paid out in Doge. Yes, that would be a good one. Or whatever kind of Logan Paul scam's going, that zoo thing or whatever. Yeah. Pay him out, I don't know, with, 3 million Doges. I don't know oh God, it just does my head in. You're just inventing money. Things like that. Apparently, I only found this out recently, and this is not conspiracy theory stuff. This is true. So during the COVID pandemic, well, hold your horses. I'm not going to get all tinfoil hat. So the Australian government had spent loads of money to keep the country going, basically. But they didn't even have to print the money. They just changed the number on a computer. I'm simplifying it, but that's what they did. They changed the number somewhere. So why don't they just do that for all of us? Just give us all $1 million. Just, there you go. What harm could it do? Oh, well, no, it won't work. It'll destroy the economy because we need people to be poor. That's what we need. Only some people can be trusted with money. The rest of you got to work your ass off. It's Hotspur Hippie, isn't it? Hotspur. You lead me down the path, man. Lead me down the path. Derek Galloway, a Hey family member works for YouTube management. Okay, and sometime in 2024, YouTube is going to start paying content creators weekly instead of monthly. Oh, well, I mean, I'm used to it now because after the first month's lag, it's all right. But, oh, well, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Matthew, Ramiro will easily give a penalty. No, I don't know, Ramiro. I think he's reined it in. Well, I don't think he was a loose cannon anyway. I think Ramiro is just passionate. I don't think Ramiro is the guy to do it. It's not Vicario. That's silly. Who's going to give away a penalty? Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. He's going to handball it. Chipio Napoli. I don't know what's gone in the world. In Japan. Ooh, hang on, what we got here? Yeah, it's just better in Japan. Yeah. Chipio Napoli. Add-ons. Do you get minus-ons? Yeah. Yeah, maybe deduct 5 million for every fluff. Something like that. I can't believe they paid that much for him. And what's happened with their old keeper? De Gea. He was way better. What's he doing these days? Oh, he's not playing for anyone still. Still a free agent. Well, why don't Man United just get him back? I'd tell him to piss off, though, if they came back to me. Bugger that. Alan Shearer reckons Newcastle United should sign De Gea. I mean, look, I suppose I didn't watch every Manchester United game, but he seemed all right. De Gea, I think. I don't know. I don't know. What do I know? But yeah, a few quid, I reckon. Merovingian 1980. You have the Holly vibe going on. That's it, man. The Holly vibe, Red Dwarf. Because I couldn't be arsed changing my t-shirt. I put it on this morning, especially at the end of the stream, and I quite liked the floating head look. Hang on, I'll fold that up. Tuck my... I don't know. Just a floating, disembodied head. De Gea is clubless. How weird, eh? How odd. Surely someone will sign him in January then. That's really weird. Matthew, we are really close to signing Gallagher. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to wait for the transfer window to happen, man. I mentioned Gallagher or Gallagher. No, it's Gallagher. Gallagher in the in a stream yesterday or sometime, and there was quite a lot of resounding no's from the people in the chat. What do you reckon he's good, Matthew? I'm kind of ambivalent about him. As in, neither for or against. I just don't. I don't know. Talking Head, good band. It's my favourite band. Talking Heads. I'm just one Talking Head though. But no, mate, it looks cool. Well, I might be inspired to actually get like a green jumper because it is kind of stupid looking, and I'm all for this channel looking stupid and not serious. Fenurios Silakis. Hope I've got your name reasonably right there, man. Hey, mate, haven't chatted for a while. Have an Ange signed Melbourne. Oh, you have an Ange Postecoglou signed Melbourne victory top. Nice one, man. Wow. My old lady was George's dressmaker in Melbourne. Huh. We both caught it first and Ange would deliver, man. Wow. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. It's just how long it takes. And it might even happen this season, which I can't get my head around. But next season for sure. I've just seen him do it like yourself, man. I've seen him do it so many times before. And every time he always gets poo-pooed. He always gets naysayed at every level, whether it's Australian youth coach, Brisbane Roar, everywhere he goes. People say you can't do it that way. And he does it and wins. And he's doing exactly the same. He just did it at Celtic. Who's this Australian guy? Blah. It bums me out a bit, man, because I get like the English Australia rivalry in sport. No problem with that. But I'm just a bit bummed out because Ange had all that crap over here in Australia. Because that's, the way the ruling classes and media view soccer over here. They just give it, especially if your surname isn't Smith or something like that. So he's had it his whole bloody career. And I don't know what the guy's got to do. Maybe people just shut up and build a few statues of him after he wins the Premier League for Spurs. Because he's one of the world's best. Matthew, yes, he's Chelsea's best player this season. Okay, so you're in the 4 camp for Gallagher. Okay. If you watch games, then you'll know, and if Ange wants to sign him. Okay. Yeah, I just haven't seen him enough, man. Merovingian 1980, we need a centre-back ASAP. Levy already saying this and that is too expensive. He can't mess Ange about. He will walk. Oh, look, if Ange get really messed around, I think he would. I think he would walk. But I'm optimistic, man. Because I think Ange has got the right character to get Levy to do what he wants. What he wants. I think that's it's not the first owner that Ange has had to deal with. And I think he'll just get his own way. He'll get, or you know, as much as he needs to be successful. Mark Stossi, I wasn't over impressed after the other day's performance by Gallagher. Okay, see, there's a bit divisive. Look, if we get him, obviously I want him to succeed. I don't really have a bee in my bonnet about him being a Chelsea player. I don't care. Matthew, people think they know more than Ange. If Ange wants him, sign him, in my opinion. Yeah, well, that's the if, though, isn't it? If Ange wants him, then yeah, I agree. But I don't know. I don't know that Ange hasn't said it, has he? There's a lot of rumours about. But if Ange wants him, whoever Ange wants, he should have. Merovingian 1980 made him stronger, Paul. Yeah, I get that. I get that, but I think he would have been good anyway. You know, and I don't think it drives him. But I've heard, you know, when he won the treble with Celtic in the press conference afterwards, he was quite clear. He said, "Look, I was a joke when I came here, but for some reason the fans got behind me." And that's what happens at every club. And Spurs fans are behind him. We don't care what media say about him. You can't play like that against a good team. Well, we are a good team. So, Ben Blackman, we need West Ham. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Come on, you hammers. Stuff the Gooners. I'm so fickle. We need West Ham to do what they did to us against Arsenal. G'day, Paul. G'day, Ben. Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be great if Arsenal started their choking antics in 2023 instead of us, you know, waiting around bored, waiting around. When are they going to choke then? Start choking now, Arsenal. You know you want to. Got no fibre. Merovingian 1980, no drama, buddy. Hope all is well. Family home. The trip is good. Mark O'Brien, where did you move to? Oz. Moved here as a working holiday in 1995. Originally came out with a lady person. But I'm still here. Mark Stossi, Ange the mid-words. Yeah, absolutely right. Doesn't have to either. His words are great. He's an honest guy. Chippy O'Napoli, night, morning, evening. Kev Knight, after watching Man United versus Villa game last night, my conclusion was Villa took their foot off the gas and became complacent. It wasn't a case of United suddenly playing fab football despite some improvement. Now, coincidentally, because it's school holidays or whatnot, one of my fares today was a family from England, and their kid was wearing an Aston Villa top, so they were all Villa fans, and asked them, and they said kind of something very similar to you, Kev. They said that Aston Villa were great in the first half, but in the second half were dreadful, and they made Man United look good. So there you go, football knowledge. Football knowledge. Kev Knight knows what he's talking about. Well, or maybe neither Kev does, nor my passengers. But I'm going to look on the bright side and assume that it's the case. Because I can't imagine Man United being very good. Chippy O'Napoli, $20 super chat. €20 super chat. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Wow. Is that 2 you've done? Hang on. What? Oh, I've clicked the wrong thing. Don't do it. Hang on. It's 2 lots. Yeah, thanks, Chippy. Wow. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Merovingian 1980. He loved to put the finger up to the purist. Have a few Aussie mates, and none like to be told they can't do something very stubborn but driven. Yeah, maybe it's a generational thing. I don't know. I can't be doing with what's been told what I can and can't do. Apparently, Boxing Day yesterday at one of the beaches here, Bronte Beach, which has got beaches here have got loads of rules: no booze, no smoking, no kite flying, no ball games, no bugger all. You just sit there and stare. The police were there confiscating people's eskies and grog, but word on the street was they were quite selective about who they took the grog from, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying anything more than that. You can join the dots yourself. But yeah, no, I hate being told what I can and can't do. Only 2 people could do that, and they're both dead. So anyone else walking around has got no chance. But no, Angel's stuck to it. Angel's stuck to it. He's proved everyone wrong. He's proved everyone wrong, and he'll do it at Spurs. He'll do it at Spurs for sure. Excuse me. Hang on. Just gonna get a glass of water. Back in a second. My floating head. Woo. Oh no! It's just walking tree. Look at that. Just walking jeans. Ah, here come the legs. Whoa. Right, so what time's Arsenal West Ham on? Of course, now. Matches. Okay, so tomorrow morning we've got Chelsea Crystal Palace. Could be Poch's last job in charge. Brentford Wolves. Everton Man City. Come on, Everton. Brighton Tottenham on Friday. Friday morning, Australia time. Oh, dear, oh, dear. And Arsenal West Ham kicks off as we finish the first half. It's weird, isn't it? Weird times. Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock. That's when you're supposed to play football. That's the only time you're supposed to play football. Now, is my chat thing stuffed up here? Yes, it has. Bear with me a second. I thought there was no chats coming in, but there's loads. So I'll just have to read a few out old styley here. Sorry about this. John T in Motown. Ange always does what he puts his mind to. He inspires me. The fans, the players, just watch us go. Absolutely. And he's doing some chest pumping now as well, man. Fenorius Silakis. People need to realise how difficult it was to play soccer or follow it in Oz in the 70s and 80s. I can't say that word, man. I know you can, but I can't. To get through that and manage in the EPL is crazy. Absolutely. Well, that's the thing. This is the thing that people don't get, man. The only way Ange got out of Australia is by winning the bloody Asian Cup. He had to win an international trophy. If he hadn't done that, he could have won, 10 premierships with Melbourne, 10 with Brisbane Roar, and he wouldn't have gotten out. Because certainly the powers that be in this country would not be praising him, because I can't use that word. You can, I can't. The attitude of some people in this country beggars belief, man. It really does. Private schools, get rid of them. Interestingly enough, says Fenorius, the The soccer players were all decent AFL players at school in the 70s and 80s. Okay. However, the AFL players played soccer like baby giraffes. Cosmina said that, did he? You're sorry, it sounds like the justice system is working as designed, Paul, like it is everywhere else, to be fair. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Yep. Out risking their lives by stealing people's eskies on Boxing Day. Breathalyzing people round the corner from me, 7 a.m. the day after Christmas. I'm not saying I like drink driving or anything like that, but I mean, come on. Okay, I've got the comments back here now. Here we go. Merovingian 1980. Manager Ange Postecoglou is purportedly keen on securing Bargi's services and has explicitly requested the club's board to prioritise the signing in January. Okay, well, this is someone I've never heard of, man. So I might have a quick look. Bar. What's the thing I'm looking for? Sofa score. BARDG. Rooney Bargy. Um, 18 or young, shorter than me. Pretty average sofa score. Right? Look, if Ange wants him, it don't matter, does it? But what is he? A right winger. Oh, okay. Plays for Copenhagen, does he? Copenhagen, yeah. Okay, well, look. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, wrong thing. Andy, hey mate from Thailand. Hey, g'day Andy. I don't catch many of your live streams, so I'm glad I got this one. Yeah, I go through phases of doing them in the morning or the evening. I haven't had much luck doing them in the evening recently, just technical problems, and I'm a bit tired after working, but I felt pretty good today. I felt like doing one. So nice to see you, man. So glad I got this one. I know you're the Palace guy. Yeah. 9-0. Ha ha ha. Come on, Palace. Who are you playing? I want you to stuff someone. Is it? Who was it? Was it Man City? No. Oh, Chelsea. Oh, you're going to get Poch sacked. You're going to get Poch sacked tomorrow, aren't you? Oh, such a shame. Mark Stoji, Spurs will have a quick turnaround after the Brighton game. Yeah, it's only we're playing them on the morning of the 1st, aren't we? Bournemouth. Yeah, very quick. Unfortunately, that's a game I won't be able to watch live. It'd be the first game I've missed live for ages because I have to work that night. So I'll be watching it about 5 or 6 hours afterwards. So I'm going to go into internet blockout mode because I don't want to know anything about the game. Swedish winger, says Merovingian 1980, Rooney Barger. Yeah, they got him. And Newcastle sniffing around Hugo. Well, maybe they were sniffing around De Gea as well. Oh, well, Hugo can go away. Cheat ski, yes, that's it, man. Do 'em. Kev Knight, you may be familiar with the phrase, he who laughs last. That's right. Well, that will be us come the end of the season. I can't wait to stick it to all of them. Oh, I can't wait to hear the excuses. Can't wait for it. Oh, it was a below average year in the Premier League, blah, blah, blah. And then we'll just win it again next year. That's what we'll do. If we win it this year, we're winning it. We're winning it next year no matter what, next season no matter what. This year is like bonus. It's just like something for nothing. Easy, easy. St Martin's 1777-73. Also Spurs mentioned Rooney Bargy. Okay. Bardagy. It seems plausible Ange wants to sign into my ears, but I'm a noob. Well, I don't know either, man. I don't know. I don't trust a lot of the rumours and speculation. League is very close this year. YouTube is saying Spurs sneaky chance to win the league. All games are tough. All games are always tough. But only one team does it. One team doesn't stuff it up. That's what happens most years in the Premier League. It's one team that cocks it up less than everyone else. Could it be Tottenham this year? Could it be Tottenham? It'd be great if it was, wouldn't it? All right, folks. Well, I'm going to call it a day there. I've done about an hour. That'll do. Thanks for watching. It was fun. There's quite a few of you in here now. Hello, everyone. I hope your Christmas is going well. Your time off work or whatever you're doing. Thanks for people that commented. Thanks to Chipio Napoli for the super chats. Super chats and memberships are always available. You want me to do a little bit less driving and a bit more of this because I much prefer doing this. If you've liked and subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, thanks for watching. And if you're watching afterwards, I hope it's passed a bit of time for you. And until next time, folks. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Come on, you Spurs! I clicked the wrong one. What an anticlimax. Do that again. Okay. It's that one. Peace and love, man. And come on, you Spurs!